Welcome back to It Dear Naomi. Around here, we tap into higher consciousness and the universal energies. And you're going to have to stick around if you want to vibe out with this oracle reading.
Oh, Lord.
Right out the gate. Let's see what we got. Okay. We have align your life. We have mirror. We have boundaries. We have trust your path. And Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, first things first, align your life. What does not align or needs to change? This is a very fragmented image, and it's like the glass of her self-reflection is shattered. So this, I think this is obviously for people that are a little broken right now, and they have like a really poor self-image of their self. You need to figure out what is attributing to that self-image. You need to figure out what is making it worse and why you go back to your childhood. You're gonna have to unfortunately relive a little bit of childhood trauma to get to the source of why you believe the things that you believe about yourself. Who told you those things? Why did they tell you those things? Go back to moments that happened maybe even recently that reaffirm those beliefs for you, the things that led up to that belief, because you're gonna have to do work to dismantle it. Because you know, you can't walk around life looking broken in the face like this bitch look broke up. This bitch she looked like she had one too many mojitos. She looked like she took too many L's to the face. I'm not okay with that. All right, next card we have is mirror. Who or what is triggering you? And this, you know, going with the first card here, like you're gonna have to do a lot of deep self-reflection. You're gonna have to look into yourself more closely and see what you need to weed out of your life. What needs to go. Because clearly it's not working for you.
If it was working for you, it would be working for you, but it's not working for you.
It's not working for you. So, what you need to do is have some boundaries right here. Just the bitch like that. Have some boundaries. Start telling people no. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? And I can tell you, as a former people pleaser and as a present empath, current empath, it can be really hard to have boundaries. I was raised by two narcissists. It's really hard to have boundaries when you're a people pleaser and an empath, because you don't want people to feel bad. You don't want people to feel how you feel when you feel bad. So you go out of your way to keep the peace, and you be looking dumb in the face when they flip it back on you, and they don't give two fucks about keeping the peace with you. They don't. Because people can drain you. They really can. Not even on purpose. They don't even know sometimes that they're draining you, because you're over allowing them to intrude on your peace. You have to protect your peace.
Protect your peace.
In order to protect your peace, you have to get really clear, I think, on where you're going. Because once you have a game plan, even if you don't stick to it, you can vary as much as you want from your game plan. But once you have a game plan about what you want to be doing in life, the path that you're going on career-wise, financially, you know, mental, emotionally, like, you know, it is who you want to start becoming, and you're becoming that bitch. When people try to cross over in your inter-bubble with some bullshit, you gotta go. You got a strong arm in the back. They gotta go. They got to go. Ain't no room for you. I can't, yeah. They gotta get up out of your space, because they're trying to derail your progress. They're trying to get you off path, because they could be jealous of the mindset that you have, the peace that you have, and they could be upset that they don't have that, because they can see no clear future for them having that level of peace and love that you have. So they get angry and try to tear yours down. You gotta go. You gotta bounce, bitch. Or they're just hateful. They could just be really hateful. And I know a few of those people, they can just be really hateful. But I think it's in dealing with those kind of peoples that make you stronger, because you need to learn how to have healthy boundaries, not only with yourself, but with other people. And when it comes to other people, it can be really easy to like get in this groove of telling people off after being a people pleaser your whole life. And that's something that I'm working on, is like, because I was quiet for so long, I did not like confrontation. I would bite my tongue at every chance. Now, when people try to bring shit here, I bring it back. Look, what you not finna do is come to my doorstep with this bullshit.
You might as well get this money while we bullshit. I'm just kidding.
If you know, you know. If you don't, then you don't know. You know.
Niggas is just gonna be niggas. So you might as well get that money while you bullshit. Boy, stop.
I'm trying to get to the place where I'm not so reactionary, because not everything deserves a reaction. And some people just do shit to get a reaction out of you, to like literally take you out of your element, to take you out of your energy. And so that's something I'm working on right now, is telling people like, hey, look, what you're not gonna do. I'm still doing that, but I don't have to go do all this extra stuff. You know, I can bite my tongue. You know, my pride can take a hit a little bit, so I don't have to come completely out of character for their dumbass. You know, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. My best friend is actually really good at that. Like, I'm the one that's with shits. He be trying to talk me down. You like, there's another way. Like, we don't have to go out like this. All right, we got trust your path here. It says, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? There's a little portal. The bitch is on a journey, right? So ask yourself, if there was no way for you to fail, what would you really want to be doing right now? And like every day, like what would you really want to be doing? And I think it specifically is saying, you know, if you knew you were supported, what would you do? If you knew you were supported, and I think that's for people that think that they need a whole team of people to be doing the things that they want to do. Of course, having a whole team of support would be awesome and amazing, but 9 times out of 10, you're not going to start with a whole team. You're going to start with yourself and only yourself. You might have 1 or 2 people in your corner, but even then, they're not going to help you like set up your shit. You know what I mean? Like, if they're not in your shit, they might not help you set up your shit. And that's cool, because they got their own stuff to do with, you know? They got their own stuff to get off the ground. This is about you. So how can you support yourself in the things that you want to do, and the ventures that you want to do, and the creative passion projects you want to do? What is it that you want to be doing? And then figure out how you can show up for yourself, because no one's going to do it for you. You got to do it for yourself. You can't expect people to line up to support you if you're not in it. If you're not sacrificing to be in it. Like, it's like asking people for like a Kickstarter without putting funds for a Kickstarter without putting any like information out there. Like, there's no pics, there's no business plan, there's nothing to get them excited about supporting you. You know, you gotta support yourself, bitch.
Do what you gotta do.
And the last card is Anna, grandmother of Jesus. It says seeding in the light, I can't read. It says seeding the light, laying foundations, and divine plan. And this card is about having a soul tribe, I think, specifically, but it's also about knowing that what you're going to be doing in this lifetime, whatever it is, career-wise, however you're going to be touching souls, however you're going to be bringing light with you, however you're going to be bringing love with you, and creativity and passion, and letting that spread out into what you're doing so it inspires other people. However you do that, you might not see all of that coming back to you in this life. It might be coming back to your kids or your grandkids, your great-grandkids. You know what I mean? Like, your legacy, it might not be all of that you're going to be receiving for the work that you're going to be doing. It might just end up trickling down to the legacy that you leave behind. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, that's my biggest thing. And like right now, I really want to focus on how I can leave a legacy behind if I decide to have kids, or if I don't decide to have kids. You know, that's like one of my biggest concerns. I think, like when I lost my grandmother in August, was what am I leaving behind for the people after me? What impression do I want them to have of me? What wisdom can I leave behind with them? What laughter and love can I leave behind, so they know they have all the tools that they need to do whatever they want in life? That's my biggest thing, is what I can leave behind. All right, I'm gonna shuffle real quick to see if anything else come out. Y'all got any more info for these motherfuckers?
Oh Lord.
Okay, literally this Star Mother card came out last time. Okay, but now we have Warrior Woman to pair with that. Okay, so it says Warrior Woman is about, it says, have you answered your deepest calling? So this is a call to action card, and that is correlating, I think, specifically to the Trust Your Path card. This is going to require this is going to require more masculine energy of you. You're going to have to put more action into this one, to figuring out your deepest calling, what you're here for, your soul mission, your soul path. But like the magician, you got your sword, your wand with you. You have everything you need. But you have to believe in your divinity, and your timing, and your power.
But
The other card that came was Star Mother, and again, it's how can you mother yourself?
diametrically opposing each other feminine energy.
How can you come back to yourself? How can you take care of yourself? How can you love yourself? How can you be sensual with yourself? How can you care for yourself? Because it's in those times where you're doing too much. You're carrying, maybe you're too sensitive and you need to have a little bit more masculinity. So you need to harden up a little bit more so things don't faze you as much. And when you're doing too much work and you get burnt out, you need to come back to your feminine energy and rest and recover and have fun and laugh and not be so serious. Okay, y'all, that was the reading. I'm gonna see y'all later. You already know what to do. Follow, subscribe. If you need a book oracle reading, go to my website, my spiritual shop. If you need to get some crystals, I got you. If you need, and then, guess what? I think there's like what, 25 to 40% off on my website right now for my spiritual shop. So if you need crystals, if you need sage and tools, you need a journal, you need necklaces, you need raw crystals, you need some tumbled crystals, you need a book oracle reading, whatever the case is, I got you over there at livingbrightlyllc.com/spiritual shop. Link will be in the description. And if you haven't seen my last video, my last oracle reading, I'll link it right here. All right, bye.
Polaroid picture gonna snap me in your frames. Ever since I came in, knew I would wreck the game. The day I met the microphone, shit, life ain't been the same. Intellect on cosmic levels, was born with 2 brains.